this is Rena here from MicroShred LLC in South Florida. Today we're going to talk about how to remove a hard drive from a computer. What I have here is a desktop Dell computer. It's one of our old computers that we've had in here, so today we're going to take out the hard drive and shred it. A lot of our clients call us that you guys want us to shred your hard drives on site, which we do offer. The only problem is they have to be out of the casings when we get there. So today I'm just going to show you how to do that, and in a later video I'll show you how to take it out of laptops. So let's get started. So in order to remove the hard drive from the computer, what you're going to need is a screwdriver. What I have here is an interchangeable end. This is a flathead, this is a Phillips head, but I also have a casing here with some different sizes and stuff. The reason I have that is just in case when I get in there it's not a Phillips and it's a flathead, I can easily just change that. You don't need to have anything like this. You can just have a Phillips or a flathead screwdriver and that should work just fine. Okay, so in order to get started, what we'll have to do is first figure out how to get inside of it. A lot of computers are different. Some of them have some buttons up top that you press here and on the bottom, and then the whole back panel will just split open like that. This one is not like that. This is actually a more common type thing, is that you just have to find which panel on the side goes off. So to do that, you'll see on this side that it goes straight down, whereas on this side you'll see that there's a rivet here, that you'll see that this panel will come off. But to do that, we actually have to go to the back of the computer. And you'll see there's this tiny little backwards L-shaped thing. And you're just gonna, I'm sorry, let me turn it this way so that I can do it as I'm showing you. But you're gonna push it down and then open the side. And you'll see it just popped right off. Now, sometimes you may want to wear gloves while doing this just because it can be really dusty inside, as you can see. But what you'll see is there are a bunch of different things. So these are actually the cables, and it's kind of hard to determine where the hard drive is. So in this model, the hard drive is right here. And that can kind of move around sometimes depending on what stuff you have in your computer. For example, this has a floppy disk drive and a CD drive. So hence the CD, floppy disk, and right down here you'll find the hard drive. So in order to remove that, we're going to need to take out these two screws and the screw back here to remove the casing. So I'll show you how to do that right now. And actually you can see here that it is with a Phillips head screwdriver. So just to make sure that it fits before I get started, yep. And I'll show you how to do that. So as I just showed you, this is the inside of the computer and this is the hard drive that we're going to be removing. Here are the three screws that I was talking about. 1, 2, and the third one right down here. And that's going to remove this whole panel so that we can get straight to the hard drive that's inside of here. So I'm just going to take my Phillips head screwdriver and start removing the screws. Okay, there's one. And then the last one is a little bit more difficult because it's way down in there. But there we go. Got it. And if you'll see, I lost my screwdriver as I was doing that. So now that those are removed, we're just going to remove the casing that it was in. So if you'll see, it starts coming out, and it just has two little rivets right there that go into the wall over here, so you'll just have to pull that out. But it was very simple to get it out. Okay, so in order to get this out of this metal thing, first we're going to have to just remove these cords from it. So with a tight little pull, you can just pull that right out. And then this one as well, it's usually easier to grab from the sides. And just pull that one right out. There we go. So now you have it outside of the computer, no wires attached. And now the next step is going to be to remove the actual hard drive, which is this thing right here, from the metal encasing. Okay, so now that we have this removed from the computer, like I said, we just need to remove this metal piece. So the way that we're going to do that is it's pretty much loose from it. There's just going to be one screw, which in this case the screw's right there, that we just have to remove that screw so that it can be released from the metal casing. So that's what we're going to do. I have my screwdriver again, and I'm just going to loosen that screw out. Oops. And then that came out. And then you have your hard drive. So this is what the hard drive itself looks like. And this will go straight into our shredder, and you can witness it being shredded on site in front of you. I hope that this video helps. If you have any questions, please leave a comment at the bottom or contact us if you want to schedule a shredding. 305-999-9234. And again, this is Rena with MicroShred.